Because the girl hadn't returned home for several days, her father had no choice but to go to her best friend Anna's house to look for her. He asked Anna's mother, Wendy, if Mary had come over to play. Wendy quickly explained that Anna had been sick that week and had been resting at home. The two girls weren't just classmates, but also close friends and neighbors, so it made sense they would spend a lot of time together. But since Wendy insisted that Anna was at home, Mary's father could only blame himself for his daughter's disappearance. After all, the day she went missing, they had had a big argument over something trivial. He thought Mary was still upset and had gone off to calm down. He figured she would return once she had cooled off. After sending Mary's father off, Wendy closed the door and immediately broke down in tears, overwhelmed by guilt. When her husband returned home from work, she told him everything that had happened. Relying on his instincts as a police officer, he pointed out that Mary's father would surely come back. Anna couldn't stay inside forever. She had to go out. If she ran into Mary's father on the street, she could unintentionally say something that would expose the truth. If that happened, not only would Anna end up in prison, but they would both be condemned for covering up the crime. Determined to eliminate the potential threat before it escalated, Wendy immediately contacted a friend in law enforcement. But this wasn't just a casual meeting. She had a plan. She wanted Anna to tell the officer that she had a friend named Mary who lived next door. But a few days ago, Mary had suddenly gone missing. The biggest suspect, Mary's father. Anna would claim that Mary had confided in her, saying her father had violent tendencies and would often hit her over minor things. Then she would ask her mother's friend to investigate him. The next day, the officer and his team found Mary's father, Bob, and questioned him about his daughter's whereabouts. When Bob explained that he had been looking for Mary, the officer immediately pressed him. If his daughter was missing, why hadn't he reported it to the police? Bob's simple response was,